Hi guys, so this video is on how to set up your slideshow, and I'm actually going to set up the slideshow for the video that demonstrates how to upload the YouTube video. Okay, so first of all, once I have my title and I have my media already inserted, the next step is to fix it up a little bit so that it doesn't look so bland. Okay, so the first thing, I will go to design and I will put a background in. All right, so you can scroll through your list here and pick out something that looks appropriate, right? So simpler is usually better sometimes. So let me click this one and see what it looks like. Yeah, I could probably work with this, and you can change the color and so on from here. All right, as well as you'll notice some design ideas generating here. So this is also an option if you want to get a little bit more fancy. All right, but I am going to stay as simple as possible. All right, so yeah, I can leave it like this. All right, so that's it. That's my background done there. I can move this around a little bit. Right, once the design is done, the next step is to apply a transition. Now, a transition is simply the way that one slide changes into the other. Now, even though this is just one slide, putting a transition in also determines what my opening slide looks like, right? So I can do curtains. So for example, we have that, right? Or I can do wind, all right, fracture. So you can click and just see what works for you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it as fracture, and then that's it for your transition. All right, if you were doing multiple slides, you can click apply to all and have it apply to all of your slides. Okay, next we have animation. Now, animation refers to the way that each paragraph or each object on your screen appears. All right, so this is where you can determine what comes up first, what comes up next, and so on. Right, so obviously when the slide opens, I want for my heading to come up first. So I'm going to apply my animation on this one first, right? So I'm going to click fly in so that it will fly in, right? And I want it to start automatically, and this is where you want to come here and remove this on click, right? Because you don't want to have to click to have it run. It has to run by itself. So you're going to go with previous so that it starts up one time. Okay, then I click the next object on the screen, which is actually my media. All right, and I click play, so it's going to start to play. Right, so I'm going to leave this selected as play, and when you click on the media, you're going to get two buttons here. You're going to see format and you're going to see playback, right? So you're clicking on playback, you're coming to this area here where you see start in click sequence. Again, you want to remove that word click from there, okay, because you want it to run by itself. So you're gonna click your down arrow and select automatically, okay, and that actually is it in terms of setting it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it out and see what it looks like. So I'm going to come up here, which allows me to play my slideshow, and just look at it very briefly and make sure that it is playing on its own. Okay, so let's test it out. Hi guys, so this is a video that shows you how to upload your video to YouTube, right? So once you've signed into your YouTube account, right, so the video is playing on its own. All I had to do was click this button up here, and that was it. So at this point in time, what I'm going to do is I am going to save, right? So file and save, right? And once that is done, then I'm going to go and save it as an MP4 as well. The reason why I save it as a PowerPoint first is so that if I want to come and edit it at any point in time, I have the PowerPoint, right? So to save as an MP4, you go to file and save as, and this button here where you see, sorry, this box here where you see PowerPoint presentation is what saves it as the PowerPoint presentation, but you want it as an MP4. So you click the box, you look for MPEG video, you click it, and you click save. Okay, and down at the bottom here you would see that it starts to convert to an MP4. Okay, and that's it. You wait, once it's finished, you will see it wherever you save, wherever you've saved it, and then you can move on to uploading it to YouTube. All right, so that's the end of this video. So I'm just going to Windows key Shift and Q to end.